When our kids were grown, we were hit with a strong desire to see the world.
And so we decided to document our journeys to help other first-time travelers.
I'm Mark.
And I'm Terry.
And we're
Escaping the Empty Nest.
Welcome back. We have answered so many questions related to our 2 previous videos on testing for cruising. We thought it'd be smart to get on here and talk about the 2 different methods of testing and answer some of those questions and compare them.
So we've each done the Abbott eMEd test twice. The first time we took the test when we got back from a cruise just to test and make sure. A lot of people test positive when they come off. The second time we took the test was when we were in Europe and we needed to have a negative COVID test in order to gain entry back into the United States. And of course they were negative because we're here and
not stuck in Europe.
We're not stuck in Europe. And it was an easy process over there too for us. So we wanted to go ahead and at least show you the comparison of how easy it was to take that test. So as of right now, you don't need that test to get back into the United States from out of the country, but you do still need it for cruising, and it looks like that may not be going away anytime soon.
The major differences between the 2 types of tests is with Abbott Labs eMEd, you mail order your tests ahead of time, and then when you get them, you can call in 24 hours a day from anywhere in the world and talk to somebody right away. The other difference is the cost of the proctoring is included in the price of the test. So the tests are more expensive than the ones you get at the drugstore, but they include the proctoring. It's normally $70 for 2 tests or $150 for 6, which comes down to $35 if you're just getting 2, or as low as $25 per test if you're getting 6 at a time.
So with Onpoint, you can use any FDA approved test, whether you get it at Walgreens, Walmart, Kroger, any place that you get your testing.
Any pharmacy, yeah.
You're usually going to be about $24 for 2 tests. And if you already have the free tests that you get from the government, then all you need to do is pay a $15 fee for the proctoring. And so it's only a matter of how much that you want to pay per test.
If you don't know what we're talking about the government tests, you can order packs of 2 that send out 8 tests at a time. That's 4 boxes of 2. They've done that twice now, so you're eligible for 16 tests. So whether you've just gotten the 1 batch of 8 or the full batch of 16, you probably have tests already at home. If you haven't gotten them already, we'll put the link down in the description to show you how to order those tests. We'll also leave the links for Abbott eMEd tests and Onpoint so you can check them out yourself.
We've been asked many questions online about the expiration dates. Now we've learned 2 things about that. One, the FDA has approved extending the expiration dates because they found out that they are effective even longer than they originally thought they were going to be. And the second thing is, when we did our Onpoint test, they didn't even ask us for the expiration date on our test.
To us, it seems it really comes down to the reliability and the convenience of the 2 different tests. Unfortunately, Onpoint right now seems to be the one that's experiencing some growing pains. For example, when we did our last Onpoint video, we showed how I was on chat for a long time, like 75 minutes or something, just trying to get the calendar link to allow me to schedule the test, which they said should have been emailed, but it never was. I've seen that story told over and over online where people were on hold forever just trying to get that link, and unfortunately that's something that really has to be considered before you choose Onpoint. Unfortunately, I've also heard stories about paying for a test for a certain time and they're at their computer, they've got their mobile device in their hand, and the proctor never signs into the Zoom call when they're supposed to. So unfortunately you're kind of at the mercy of somebody on the other end of the internet that may or may not be there.
So the good news with eMEd is we were able to call at any time of the day, 24 hours a day, and there was always somebody there that picked up. And if we happen to have our link drop or, we lose connection for a second, they will call right back, or you will just wait a few seconds and the next person will pick up. We never had a very long wait at all to get a proctor to help us out with our tests.
Both services take about the same amount of time to complete a test, but with the exception of Onpoint, you can actually do up to 4 tests at one time. 4 people can share the same call, and they'll just do all 4 of you. With eMEd, it's only 1 person at a time, so to complete 4 people in that short 15-minute span, you would literally have to have 4 people calling in on 4 different devices and 4 different calls.
Another difference is that eMEd uses the Navica app. So that way you actually have a digital copy on your phone, but they also email you a copy. And it's always helpful to have a printed copy of your results with you just in case. So both services seem to work well, but I think the two of us, for the most hassle-free and stress-free experience for any of you, we have to give the nod to eMEd by Abbott Labs. They seem to do the very best job for us.
Well, we hope this has helped you decide which system you're going to use for your upcoming cruise. If you like the video, please help us out by giving us a like. Subscribe for future videos, both on cruising and any places all around the world that we might be going. And while you're at it, ring that bell. We love seeing comments. Comments are the best. We love reading them. We love responding to them. We try to get back to every single one of them. So share your stories or share your questions, and we'll get back to you. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.
Oh, that always makes me want to sneeze.